your very long day will be sweet. If it is not day, I pray your night is pleasant. I hope to make it a little better by sharing something very close to my heart, and that is some poems. So please indulge me as I open my little book. Oh, sorry. And I'll flick through some pages and read you some poems. This one begins. My skin is against me. The bag which holds my flesh is bursting at the seam, and between the strings which hold me together, I see a glimmer inside. My skin is against me. As I dig my claws where the seams diverge, knowing not what forgotten gods lay dreaming there, whose rest I stir, who in return gift me the pleasure of sublime instinct. My skin is against me, and I cannot win the itch to scratch. I will flip to a random page. I will read this one to you, my friend. Twice the moon passed the sun. The canvas wrought pretty peacock plumes. Since I picked up the gun, pointed at him, and he said, "Shoot." Twice the day has died, since my beloved's eyes have shut to open same, yet to be mine never again. Two have ventured into one's singular solitary nuns, whose glossy countenances sing silent, effortless verses. My husband is no longer mine. Bitter the taste, bitter the hurt, but I know well, like roots, the bounty this bring, sweetest fruit. This other poem precedes the one I just read in the book. I do not wish to startle you, but it begins like this. Master, Master, you lied twice to me, only took 4 weeks to see. Now be a dear, speak it clear, on what devilish hooves do you aspire, Geryon, with the hands to seize fire? Are you not wetted in such shame? Marrying me, all while lying the same. You master, you claim to be a slave. Another one. Lonesome is my state, removed from grace, a stranger to love, stranger yet to love. The Bible, the pauper, the face of God, each tear me to sides, where 3 and a shadowy 4th reign supreme. Perhaps I should spring my wings, or perhaps peck out their eyes. 'Tis interesting. A stir felt inside, from heartstring nether resides, from diaphragm south it goes, betwixt the navel and the toes. This feeling arisen most queer, above the knees, below the nose, sensation most beguiling, my smiling fancy onto coming, a friend from acquaintance born, libido singing as my horn is blown. Fascinating. Allow me to read a poem I love. But was Herostratus a homosexual? Or was Hieromachus a I have butchered it. Allow me, please, to begin again. But was Herostratus a homosexual? Or was Hieromachus a Homo sapien that would indeed explain the desire to lend Ixion to Artemis's pyre, as no wood is set to flame, as faggots, hungry for fame, fearful of feeding maggots, without establishing the name their father gave, and going quietly, unnoticed, to the grave. So too explains divine wars waged by mortal hands on earth enraged, For it is the sentience of the blood which thinks it wise to flow and flood, sod into fertile mud to grow, fields and fields of cotton like snow, and wheat and rye to catch the eye, and make some unwise guy go die, because he sees God in the fields go by. As wind parts the heaves of grain, he thinks of heaven as he is slain. As the wisdom of his blood continues on, just like Herostratus, his gay fame is gone. I will read it again. I love it so. But was Herostratus a homosexual? Or was Hieromachus a Homo sapien? That would indeed explain the desire to lend Ixion to Artemis's pyre, as no wood is set to flame as faggots, hungry for fame, fearful of feeding maggots, without establishing the name their father gave, and going quietly unnoticed to the grave. So too explains divine wars waged by mortal hands on earth enraged, for it is the sentience of the blood which thinks it wise to flow and flood, sod into fertile mud to grow, fields and fields of cotton like snow, and wheat and rye to catch the eye, and make some unwise guy go die, because he sees God in the fields go by. As wind parts the heaves of grain, he thinks of heaven as he is laid. As the wisdom of his blood continues on, just like Herostratus, his gay fame is gone. And once more, but was Herostratus a homosexual? Or was Hieromachus a Homo sapien? That would indeed explain the desire to lend Ixion to Artemis's pyre, as no wood is set to flame as faggots, hungry for fame, fearful of feeding maggots, without establishing the name their father gave, and going quietly unnoticed to the grave. So too explains divine wars waged by mortal hands on earth enraged, for it is the sentience of the blood which thinks it wise to flow and flood, sod into fertile mud to grow, fields and fields of cotton like snow, and wheat and rye to catch the eye, and make some unwise guy go to die, because he sees God in the fields go by. As wind parts the heaves of grain, he thinks of heaven as he is slain. As the wisdom of his blood continues on, just like Herostratus, his gay fame is gone. my friend, if you can. Many men roam the woods where fairies frolic and deceive. Two fae do meet and act a fool. Though they speak, they seek reprieve. Those vapid, stupid, pompous moves, none could grant me sweet relief. I will read this as well. 3 friends do not find me, and often not even 2. I know not if age or tempest tempered the beating of my drum, but my heart is now a triangle, to ring solely, lonely, holy, at the ending of the world, where I go out, as we all go out, with nothing to my name, least of all, friends to tie me down. And I know not when these beings did transform the love in my chest to clean, bitter resentfulness, which now abides alone in the cavity where once warm blood flowed. Will I come to you? Another one. Will I come to you like the first blight to Egypt? Most assuredly I will come. Dear agave-tipped porcupine, your roots are wide, but the earth is mine, and you the minor inconvenience. Like the juice of a zit, I come in gushing torrents, like the stinging sensation behind adolescent emotion. I will come to you, and you will have me, but do not delude nor dilute your betters, that I have come to stay. Nay, little bud, shaking in May, I come as blood to a pregnant lady, an early harvest to the wheat. You, my invisible nuisance, should be clear, and, should you be wise, run from here. And should you be honorable, dare, and perhaps I will be merciful when I come to you. I love this one as well. To be gin, what a marvelous vodcation. Yet to be thin, to own thine brandy, will ever be my vexation. Bitter born bon vivant, than that will a whisper suggests, yet even whispering doth the market request. So I stay myself, lonesome on a forgotten shelf. Bitter will I be when I win eagerly. I went down underground, feet beneath the firm sod. I held the roots of majestic flowering buds as I dared not look up. I believe that will be enough poetry for tonight. I hope you are well, for I hope we all are well. Truth be told, I seek escape from the unwellness I have, and I cannot outrun myself. So I hope you will help me, friend. I hope you will help me indeed. But for now, I hope you will sleep. I need your strength for myself. And if you do not rest, how will I claim it? I hope you have a good rest and a good day tomorrow and today and the day after. And I hope we will speak again. Perhaps like this, perhaps not. In any form you may take, I would like to still be your friend. At the very least. Goodbye. Sleep. Dream. And tell me what your dream